All right, we are back with men's physique. It was quite a first call out this morning. A lot of familiar faces, a couple of new ones.
Judges have broken it down into your top 10 based off your pre-judging, and they are here tonight for the confirmation round of scoring. One last chance for our judges to get a look at our competitors. And once again, let's send it down to the judges. Big Steve.
Thank you, Bob. In numerical order, 6, 8, 22, 33, and 34. $37.
The comeback story, one of them of the year.
33 and 6 switch, please.
Jeremy Buendia out there with a big smile in that top 10.
34 and 6 switch, please.
Outstanding story.
Gentlemen, turn around. Face front. $22 and 8 switch. Turn around, please.
Diogo and Corey Morris out there gunning for that center spot right now.
Face front. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line, please.
Chiron out there with that group as well, which was a big
21,
surprise.
23, 43, and 46.
All right. This is quite a group right here, and Emmanuel Hunter out there.
Gentlemen, turn around, please.
Ryan Terry's highest so far in 2018 was 3rd. He
Face
is looking
front.
to break that and then some tonight. He's got a couple of big names to go through, including two-time Mr. Olympia, Mr. Physique Olympia, Brandon Hendrickson.
Turn around once more. Face front. Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line.
Aaron Banks on the other
Bob,
side.
back to you.
All right, thank you,
Reigning
Big
Mr.
Steve.
Olympia.
All right, we're going to bring our gentlemen off the stage. The judges putting their selections together.
Guys are fall off. We're going to see some individual posing routines here in just a minute. Judges had no moves for that second group of 4. Group of 4 makes it even more difficult. 3 or 5 would know who's in the center. 4,
All right,
still a little
back
mystery.
with our top 5 gentlemen on stage. I'd like to have on stage, please, in numerical order, Brandon Hendrickson, Emmanuel Hunter, Diogo Montenegro, Ryan Terry, and Aaron Banks.
Bob, are we going to do their presentations?
Yep, we can do that first.
I think we should do that first.
You want to do that before awards, you think?
I think so.
See, that's why you get the big buck here, Steve. I appreciate
Thank
that
you.
from you. Thank you very much, sir. All right, let's go to our individual routines. Now that we know who our top 5 are. Here we go. All right, now we're set. Make sure we got the right paperwork here, folks. All right, judges have broken down your top 10 that you just saw for our confirmation round of scoring. Now their individual presentations. Please welcome your first competitor from the USA, former 4-time Olympian champion, Jeremy Buendia.
All right. Jeremy's been missing for about 5 or 6 years. One of my absolute favorites. Had a great talk at the press conference the other day. He's coming back after some soul searching, some work, with a renewed faith and a purpose, much higher purpose. And the fans were so happy to see him. He definitely just wasn't about stepping on this stage, of course, though. He's Jeremy Buendia. He had to bring it, and he did. He looked excellent this morning. You take that much time off, you wonder, can I hit the fastball? And he's in the top 10. He's hitting the curve and the fastball. Still got those big quads. He started off in bodybuilding. Making some changes to the rules next year, and Jeremy's going to fall nicely right into them. Height and weight, and of course they're going to make sure that we've got balanced physiques with legs as well. Crowd went wild when he came out today.
From the USA, Brandon Hendrickson, 2-time Olympia champion.
All right, Brandon Hendrickson, his 9th Olympia. 2-time Olympia champ, 3-time Olympia champ. And he's in the hunt to get that title back today, Phil Heath.
Yep, absolutely. He is definitely in the hunt. You know, I was actually thinking about this.
Please welcome from the USA, 2-time Olympia champion, Brandon Hendrickson.
And you've been defeated and you've gotten it back, and you've been going up and down like that. You have so many different badges of honor right there, and you can actually intimidate some of these other guys. So I'm really interested to see if he can impose his will on the competition, whether it be backstage or on stage.
I know if I was one of those newer guys, I would definitely be intimidated looking up the food chain of the 3-time champion.
Let's try Vitor. Oh, no.
Once again, Steve, I appreciate it, buddy. Please welcome from Brazil, Vitor Chavez.
Vitor Chavez, his last year in 2022's Mr. Olympia, he was 13th. So he's already broken that top 10 for the first time. This is only his 2nd appearance. And he came out this morning, and in his individual group looked really good.
And I see why. Did you see the legs?
Yeah.
Even through those shorts?
Oh, yeah.
The teardrop when he turns back around. Look at that. Look at those quads.
Down below his knee.
Yeah. Great abs, chest.
Big Randelts.
And he is round. I actually saw him right after we did the pre-show, backstage, pumping up. That boy's got some muscle.
Side laterals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome from the USA, 2-time Olympian, Brandon Hendrickson.
Like you said, it has been a rubber match for Brandon. Getting that title, giving it back, and getting it again. 2018, and he came back in 20 and 21 and took it. In the middle there was one of my favorites, Raymond Edmonds.
Yes.
Who helped me post for Masters Nationals a couple years ago. That was a treat.
Yeah.
But Brandon has been, he's been at the top of the physique food chain for a while.
That's called staying power.
Look at that low back.
Oh, yeah. I'm huge on skin texture. You know what I mean? Like you can actually see the fibers through the skin. And you're able to see that. Look at the abs, the separation, the front delt going into the side delt, even on that pose right there. And he's dry.
All right, let's go, Brandon.
And he let Bob know 3 times.
Please welcome from the USA, Kyron Holden.
All right, we have talked about this story. So Aaron Banks, the reigning Olympia champion, did something bold and something great for the sport. Went out to the Legion, I believe it was, out there with Chris Guinness.
Legion Fest.
And put his title, well, not didn't put his title on the line, but he put his rep on the line.
Absolutely.
And Kyron Holden said, I'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
So heading into the Olympia, he's bringing a head of steam.
And rightfully so. When you're able to take the champ down weeks before the big dance, you're going to walk in at the Olympia like, hey, I can win this thing.
Glorious physique as always.
Thank you, Kyron. Please welcome from the USA, Emmanuel Hunter.
All right, Emmanuel Hunter had a great showing at the Arnold this year, and still don't think he's getting the respect that he so deserves, and he does deserve it. And here he is in the top 5. I had a chat with him on the expo floor today over at Global Formulas. This is only his 2nd Olympia. Last year he was 12, but this year he won the Memphis Pro. He was the first 2-time Olympia qualified athlete this year between the Tri-City and the Memphis Pro.
What I'm most impressed with is the fact that he moved up like that. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so many times they say, oh, it's politics, it's name rec. If you look good and you bring it,
you know, when people say it's politics when you win? It's always when someone loses, you know?
Please welcome from Brazil, Diogo Montenegro.
All right, Diogo is one of the bigger guys at just booming shoulders. Such a great round muscle bellies in his chest.
Yes.
He's been in the top for the last couple of years. 3rd in 21 and 22.
With all of that muscle, I really feel like on the front, you could actually have a little bit more oil on the chest.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things when you're backstage, it's kind of hard to see yourself, you know, like with the lighting. The lighting is going to be different on stage than it is off stage.
Look at all this dense mass, though. This is a guy
talking about
changes. He could move up.
Yes.
It's a classic. He may have to.
He actually may have to. When you look at the back, you can actually see the rear delts.
Got into bodybuilding at 14, inspired by guys like Frank Zane and Arnold and Frank McGrath.
Thank you, Diogo.
Very cool.
Please welcome from the USA, Corey Morris.
All right, big man's in the hunt again this year. 4 shows this year. 3 first places, including Robin Maher's Wasatch Warrior Pro, Charlotte Pro, and the prestigious Pittsburgh Pro. Here's another guy, Phil. 2020, he was 16th. 22, he was 20, and then he moved up 15, 8th, and this year he's up near the top.
And he won how many shows?
3.
This guy's serving notice.
Look at those. He's another one of those guys that brings the condition.
All right, thank you, Corey. Please welcome from the USA, Jeremy Potvin.
Jeremy Potvin.
He won the Atlanta Pro for Linda Murray. I was emceeing that show, and he just outsized a lot of the guys.
Yeah.
And I was hoping he would tighten up, and he did. So he's in the top 10 again this year.
I follow Jeremy online. I get to see a lot of his training and stuff, and he does put a lot of effort into it. He would talk about like him getting dwarfed anytime.
No, he actually looked bigger than a lot of the guys in Atlanta.
That's what I'm talking about.
He was definitely fuller and rounder in Atlanta.
Yes. And sometimes that happens, and it's also being next to some of the bigger, better guys.
All right, thank you, Jeremy.
But that's how you get better, and I know that he will, because he has a great work ethic. He talks about it all the time. He's always in the gym. He's a gym guy, you know what I mean?
Ryan
Ready for some cheers?
Terry.
Oh, yeah. Ryan Terry. I had the opportunity to train with Ryan a few weeks ago, and he was ripped. And we're seeing that even better tonight. Look at those delts.
Okay, now I have said for years with Ryan Terry, when you think about what would, look at those obliques.
Yes.
And that's serratus. When you think about what the division is supposed to look like, this is what it's supposed to look like right here.
I believe so. He's taking his time with his posing. You don't see any flaws, right? You see the triceps, the rear delts, traps. We already know the abs are, yeah.
Gracious.
And he's always been consistent. I've really never seen him off.
No.
And I'm glad he brought it, you know?
Well, 2020, he took a little time off, and or he took time off after
Thank you,
2020.
Ryan.
Took off 21. He was 8th.
And your final competitor from the USA
Ready?
is your reigning, defending Olympia champion, Aaron Banks.
Aaron's definitely going to bring a lot of confidence on this stage.
Just anybody with a glorious taper, it's Aaron Banks.
Oh, yeah. Definitely has a different demeanor. He wants it. You know, you can see in his facial expressions. The back. You actually see the front toes from the back.
Look at him poking over the top like it's sunrise.
Nice.
Nice. Another guy with a very balanced physique.
Yes.
Give it up for the champ, Aaron Banks.
Definitely top
All
three.
right, folks, you see your
Aaron,
individual
Ryan,
presentations.
Brandon.
Back on that stage at this point, your top 10
We're about to find out,
Physique
Phil.
Olympians.
Gonna bring out that top 5 and bring out all 10. Get them some awards for all their hard work this year. Can't stress enough. We talked about it in the pre-show. I talked about it the morning with a couple of judges. This was a stacked class, and every one of these guys had to beat spectacular athletes to even get here.
Exactly, and that's what this division is about. I mean, they're
Physique Olympians today.
taking their opportunities throughout the calendar year.
Going to start
Got a
things
couple
off
guys,
with
like you
your
said
fifth
earlier,
place award
3
winner,
4 titles in 1 year,
representing
all to
Jim Launch,
get it
Mr.
on at the
Cale
Olympia
Owen,
to see
CEO.
who's going to be #1.
How you doing, Cale?
All right, gym launch coming out. Cale Owen, the CEO, to get
Cale
the
will
5th place
take
award.
The 5th place award, the check for $6,000, and presented to your 5th place finisher, Diogo Montenegro.
Diogo with another great showing.
Yes.
Raise his hand, Cale. There we go. All right, thank you, Cale. Presenting the 4th place award, Miss Alex Acasa, Vice President of Wings of Strength, and of course, Alina Popa, also Vice President of Overseas Operations. They will take the 4th place award, the check for $7,000, and present it to your 4th place finisher, Emmanuel Hunter.
Great job, Emmanuel Hunter.
Nice.
He does it well between the Arnold and this one.
Yeah.
He's gotten top 5 in the top 2.
Absolutely. Bringing in the momentum going into 2024.
All right, thank you, ladies. Presenting the
All right,
third
this is
place
crucial
award
right
Yeah, this
to
is
here.
crucial. Someone's going to be pissed off
Braganza,
right now. I'm just going to say it.
CEO of Integramatica, and Fernando Mora, Marketing Director. Gentlemen, please take the third place award, the Olympia bronze medal, the check,
Get ready for
for
it, Tim.
$12,000, and presented to your third place finisher, Aaron Banks.
What I tell you,
Oh, yeah.
something was in the air, man.
Yep.
Spidey sense was tingling.
Banks, gracious to that big smile.
Yep.
2 beautiful kids he brought with him.
Yes.
We thank Integramatica for stepping up hard, being such a big part of the Olympia this year. They've gone from a Brazilian company to worldwide.
And I love the sportsmanship right now with Aaron.
Yeah.
You know,
What he's thinking inside, but he's got that big smile and a handshake. All right, we're going to get these 2 guys out on the line. Let Bob do his thing,
Presenting
Phil.
the second place award, representing Trifecta. Let's welcome back the Predator, Kai Greene.
Oh, you want to go out? You good?
I'm good back here.
Presenting our first place award, Mr.
Where's Chris Hansen to catch a predator when you need one?
Oh,
man. And our IFBB Vice President, Mr. Tyler Mannion.
Did you know Kai was here?
We will now
knew he
present
was.
the winner.
Was there a great disturbance in the force?
2023 Men's Physique Olympia.
Yes.
All right.
If I can have in the center square, please.
If I walked out there right now, the whole
Ryan
place right
Terry
there
and
would go
Brandon
crazy.
Hendrickson. Please take the first place award, the Olympia gold medal, the check for $50,000, and the title of 2023 Men's Physique Olympia champion. Two-year winner, and new Olympia champion.
Yes, sir!
And
Good
he's
job. Good job, Brian.
Ryan Terry has
Ryan
finally
Terry.
cracked it. He is our Physique Olympia winner.
And they're all happy for him.
Everybody loves Ryan Terry.
They're all happy for him. They know that he's been through it. He's stuck with it. Talk about camaraderie in the sport of bodybuilding, and especially in the men's physique division. A lot of these guys, they talk a lot of trash to each other throughout the whole year, but right now you're seeing a lot of love.
You got Aaron, Chiron.
The buzz around the expo was that Ryan was going to win.
Yeah.
You know, that was the
Folks,
buzz.
a big hand for your runner-up, the second place silver medal, $20,000, Brandon Hendrickson.
And Brandon, yeah, great job. I'm sure the score sheets were pretty tight.
Yeah.
You know?
They had to be a couple points apart at best. Oh, good on you, Ryan Terry.
Multiple champions on this stage right now in the men's physique division.
Oh,
right now.
Standing out there, you got Banks, Buendia, Hendrickson, Terry. Who else is the champ out there? I think that's a whole lot.
Got 4 guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some
It's
pictures,
dope.
gentlemen.
And of course, I'm happy for Ryan, man. I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gone through so much. I met his mom over in the UK. She's a huge fan. I know she is losing her voice right now.
He's about to lose it too. He is so
Oh,
happy.
All right, thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
gentlemen.
Well, you know, when you win a title like this against great competitors, it draws out a lot of emotions because you know that they also gave it their all.
Well, you know, let's have him have this moment with Bob.
Well, ain't that something, Ryan, huh?
I only took 9 attempts.
Hey, you know what? 9th time's the charm, but I guess it feels real good to finally be in this winner's circle. You've been at it a long time. The UK's best you took a little bit of time off, not too much time, but you came back strong. And I think people could see this coming.
No, thank you so much. I've put a lot into this year, trying to improve this back. I got feedback at last Olympia saying, you've got everything at the front, you're just lacking at the back. And we've had a really, really, really tough year trying to bring it up, and I feel like we've done that. So it's paid off.
Well, you always had the physique, but I got to emphasize the posing. It seemed to increase, just a few tweaks here and there, and just a few pointers that were given to you, and it really made a huge difference in your physique in those tight comparisons.
Yeah, I've got to admit, there was something I should have reached out to a few years ago, but I just kind of self-taught, did it myself, and this year I thought I wanted to leave no stone unturned, and posing has been, yeah, a slight weak point of mine, so I really wanted to correct that this year, and I felt like we did that, definitely.
Well, little things make the difference, Ryan. Here you are in the center circle at the end of the night, and after a 9-year journey, my friend.
I'm going to say we placed 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st now.
My friend, enjoy every single minute of it. You deserve it. Ryan Terry, your 2023 Olympia champion.
So awesome, and the title goes to the UK.
Indeed it does. All right, everybody at home, big round of applause for Ryan Terry.
And he's still shredded. still shredded. Look at him. Wow.
Look at that. Oh, so exciting. All right, Phil, we have got some excitement coming up in a minute with Classic Physique. We got a battle on our hands there. We've still got Bikini Awards, and then we've got the Open. So we'll be back in just a minute. Congratulations again to Ryan Terry. We'll be back right after this.